All right, so point four for today. Point four for me is that we should operate as though everything we know is a lie. Like, if you got it out of a book, we could just assume it's a lie. I feel like the whole idea when they said if you put it in a book, a black person won't know it, is to gas you mother F words up so that you then go read all these books and then they got you, because if you don't know their stories, then their stories have no effect on you and you just will follow nature. So because we know that we can't prove anything that happened before we got here, like we can assume, we could believe whatever story we heard, whatever secondhand information we got. But us to be able to prove anything, we can't. We can't do it. It's not plausible. It's not possible, period. So, if we can't prove it, I don't understand why we're still arguing over anything to say this, and that. What you can do is be observant of what you see present before you, right? Of what makes sense to what is present versus not what you got out of a book, but what you've actually seen with your eyes. And I do understand and take into consideration our eyes play tricks on us. I get that part. We have to reprogram ourselves. Everything we were taught, everything we were told to believe has to be completely wiped from the surface of your mind space. And that's a hard thing to do because, like, they've been programming some people since they was 3 years old, like preschool, pre-K, kindergarten, like they've been going overtime, right? And then that social conditioning of school, that social conditions us. Once we throw all that out, it'll make everything will be clearer. It'll be clearer. Like, you will be able to go back in nature and pay attention. And I believe that we'll just fall back in line how she's supposed to be. But the earth do got a fever, so that's gonna transpire. Like, it's killing things that are not really what I would call it. They go together with nature. That works with nature. It's dying. And it ain't replenishing itself. So, point four is to completely throw everything that you would say, what you would argue as a fact, the fuck out the window. Because we don't know nothing. Like, we don't know nothing. You say, oh, we don't know shit. The only thing we could do now is go back into observing shit and paying attention.